What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to HPA High Performance Agents. My name is Taj Howell, and for the last 9 years, I've been a performance coach. I've helped hundreds of people with their bodies, their mindsets, and their businesses. And I'm back today again for High Performance Agents to discuss the person who's responsible to help you. Who is it? Who is it? It's come to my attention over the years that, especially for people in production-based businesses, and right now I'm talking to any real estate professional that's in my High Performance Agents group, any real estate professional that's in my network, anybody who's listening to the podcast. It's come to my attention that people in production-based businesses don't truly know who the person responsible for helping them is. Okay. And so what I want to do with this episode is I want to get really clear on who is actually supposed to help us. Okay. And really it comes down to one answer. No one. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to get you out of bed in the morning. No one is going to force you to do your phone calls. No one is going to force you to door knock. No one is going to force you to network with the people that you need to network with. No one's going to force you to get in shape. No one's going to force you to eat the right food. No one's going to force you to do anything. Nothing. You and you alone are responsible to help yourself. But the key thing to understand is that the only way that a person can get better in life, in any area, in any of the areas that I just described, is to treat themselves as if they are responsible for helping themselves. Okay. Now I want to say this again because it's something that you have to understand and truly grasp. If a person wants to increase their life, better their life in any area, they have to be the person who's responsible to help themselves. They have to become that person. So what does that mean? If you had the responsibility to nurse a baby bird back to life that flew into your window, you would nurse a baby bird, you'd give it milk, you'd give it warmth, you'd give it all the stuff it needs. I know this is a terrible example, but you'd give it everything that it needs to get back flying, to get better, because you felt a personal and moral responsibility to help it because it ran into your window. How can a human being help others and animals and things around them and other people more than they want to help themselves? Right? It's an innate human function to want to help. Right? And so if you can literally convince yourself that you are a person that you are responsible for helping, then doing the things that you need to do each day, your lead indicators that are going to drive results in your business, that are going to help you to create the opportunities that you want, create the listings that you want, create the engagement that you want from people, the things that you're going to need to do to network and expand your SOI, your sphere of influence. All of the things that you need to do become so much easier to actually commit to and do each day if you're committed to being the only person responsible for helping you. Because you got to understand that no one's coming, right? It's a sad truth, but it's the same truth, not only for you, not for me, for everybody on this planet. No one is going to come and save you. No one's going to ride to your rescue. No one's going to make you do what you're supposed to do. You're the only one who can do it, right? And so it's imperative that especially, and the reason why I'm bringing this up on HPA and not in my other videos is because in real estate, you don't have a boss, right? I'm sure, and I know you know this, okay? If you're listening to this on the podcast, pay attention. If you're watching this right now live with me, pay attention because this is very, very true. When's the last time you worked a job and your boss told you, hey, I need you up at 5 a.m. or let's say 6 a.m., whatever the hell time it is. I need you at work by X time. I need you to work until X time. I need you to do this after work. I need you to do all these things. You did them. You did every single thing that boss asked of you because it was your responsibility to help the company. It was your responsibility to help the boss. It was your responsibility to help and do all of it, and your obligation to do all of those things. Now, what changes when you go from having a boss and having someone to tell you what to do every day? What changes when you go from that style of living to a style of living like real estate, when you only work for yourself, right? You eat what you kill. You're basically a hunter, and you have no one watching over you and pushing you and telling you to do this, telling you to do that. You start sleeping in. You start eating worse foods. You start missing your calls. You start, oh, you know what? If I'm supposed to do 100 calls a day, I only got 70. It's not a big deal. 3 weeks from now, you're only doing 20 calls a day, right? It's so easy to slip when you don't have someone telling you what to do. So here's the antidote. Here's the cure. The cure is to believe that you are responsible for helping yourself, because your life is going to stay the same, or it's going to get worse if you don't do anything to get better. That's just the way it is. Your life will stay the same or get worse unless you do something to get better. And so if you know deep down that you need to lose 30 pounds to look better and feel better, you're going to need to be the one to take action on that. You're going to need to feed yourself the right food. You're going to need to get up and exercise. If you don't have the mindset or the knowledge or know how to do that, then reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. But it's still going to have to be you to do it, right? If you know that you need to do 100 phone calls per day, make 2 posts per day, connect with 14 people on social media, door knock on 25 doors, and send out 50 emails or texts to previously engaged clients in order to generate the 4 listings per month that you want to generate, then there's your checklist. You have to do that. If you don't do it, no one's going to do it for you. And because you don't have a boss, no one's going to tell you to do it. So it's very easy for you not to do it. But the trick is becoming the person responsible for helping you better your life. That's the trick. And the way that you actually do that, the actual physiological way that you can do that and become that person where you're not only looking at yourself in first person, you're looking at yourself in third person as a person who you want to extend a hand to and pull up out of their shitty situation or great situation and just make it better. You have to think of yourself in third person and pull yourself up. And the only way that you can do that is by developing a morning routine in which you see yourself in third person, where you see yourself living your life in a better regard, with higher standards, with a better level of health, eating better foods, making more money, having more time freedom, having better cash flow, having everything that you've ever wanted. You need to see yourself in third person, living the life of your dreams. And then from there, you need to consciously say, hey, what's the difference between that person and me now? And usually you know what it is. Usually you know exactly what it is. And so the antidote to getting to the next level in life, or to bashing through resistance, breaking through glass ceilings, things that are holding you back, is becoming the person who can extend a hand and help yourself to become better. You need to become the person who is responsible to help you, because no one else will. Okay? Now, guys, I hope that all made sense. I hope everybody's having an amazing Monday. High Performance Agents is so special. If you're not inside of the Facebook group right now, you definitely got to be there. I go live 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern for this podcast, where I discuss mindset, fitness, and business topics related specifically to real estate professionals. If you're in the real estate business, real estate industry, whatever, join HPA. We'd love to have you inside. To those of you who are in HPA right now, continue being absolute legends. I'm super excited to see you guys in Wednesday's episode. And I hope you all have an amazing week. And remember, be responsible for yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. All right? We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. See you soon.